is Sawyer, and today we'll be making a Charmander plastic canvas coaster. Included in your kit are red, white, orange, aqua, and black yarn pieces. You will also have a piece of plastic canvas and a piece of drawer liner. The pattern we'll be following today, and then you will also have a needle. Now, I'm going to be using a metal needle today, but the needle inside your kit is plastic with a blunted tip, so it is safe for kids to use. You will also need a pair of scissors, but those are not included inside your kit. To start off, you're going to need a piece of black yarn. I went ahead and just cut a smaller piece, and then you're going to take your needle, and what you're going to do is you're going to put the yarn in between your thumb and first finger and kind of pinch down on the very end of it. Then you're going to thread that through your needle. The plastic needles have a little bit of a bigger eye. That's what this little thing is called that I'm threading the yarn through. They have a bigger eye, so it'll be a little bit easier to do this on your needle, but it doesn't mind. You're going to need a little bit of a tail out here. And I'll show you why in a little bit. If you look at the pattern, the entire first row is made of black stitches. So we're going to start in this top right corner and thread the yarn through. We're going to leave a little bit at the back that we're going to kind of tuck back to secure the yarn. And what we're going to do to secure that little back piece is we're going to make sure that we're coming up on one side and then down through that one. And I'll just kind of secure it to make sure that the yarn doesn't move while you're continuing with your project. And we're just going to make stitches like this all the way across the top row. If it does get snagged on a corner, that's okay. If it does something like this, all you have to do is just lift it up and then continue pulling it through. Just try not to pull on it too hard to try to yank it off that corner, otherwise you could unravel the yarn. It will be a little bit more difficult to get the needle through the plastic canvas with that plastic needle that you have, but it's okay. What you gotta do is just kind of push down on it a little bit and they'll go through. We started the second row and we've gone over until these orange stitches start. So I'm gonna show you how to count those now. Now we're gonna count out 4 orange stitches before we continue the row. So we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then on that 5th square is where you're gonna start doing your black stitches again. I'm just gonna finish out that second row. And because there is such a significant amount of orange stitches in this 3rd row, I'm just gonna keep going down this side with the black and just kind of work my way back around. But whenever you're ready to switch pieces of yarn, because you've run out, you're gonna come around to the back, and I'm just gonna put it through these 3 right here. Okay. Pull the needle back behind there, underneath these stitches, and pull it through. And then we're gonna cut off the excess here. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to add a piece of yarn as well. So I'm going to cut off a piece of orange. I'm going to thread it through. There's a little bit of tail. And then because we're going to be starting up here with the orange, I'm going to go to this row and just thread it through a couple of the black stitches back here. Try and thread it through at least 2 or 3 just so that the yarn stays. So now that we have our new yarn there, we're going to hold on to it, we're going to pinch it. And we know that these 4 are going to be orange. I'm kind of doing this upside down because of how I have to pinch this. But I'm going to start right here. And then once you have that first stitch, you can turn it back right side up. And just do these next 3. Theoretically, you'll have all the black filled in at this point, so you'll be able to see better where it is, but if you don't, it's 8 orange, and you can see it's 2 over where this is. So this would be the starting point of that one, and here's the starting point of that 2. We're just going to start here and put the orange in all the way over to the black on the other side. So once you're all done, your coaster should look something like this. And now I'm going to show you how to apply the drawer liner to the back. You don't necessarily have to do this part, but it just kind of keeps it from skidding and sliding on tables while you're using it. So you're going to take your needle, and I already went ahead and pre-cut a piece of black yarn. You're going to take a cut of black yarn and thread your needle through. There we go. Okay. Get it threaded through, make sure you have your tail. You're going to add it to the back like we did before. Start everything off. Now you're going to line everything up. Make sure to pinch that spot, and you're going to come through here. All through. Now you're going to count out to 5, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to pull it right back down through there. And that's going to be how you stitch the drawer liner on. Doesn't have to be perfect, like as far as like which part of the back of the drawer liner you go through. So long as it's attached. That's what matters. I'm just going to do this all the way around. Now to cut the corner, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And come down here. And then move it back up to this corner. And then come back down and start again. Like that. And then whenever you cut the excess off here, you'll be able to lift the drawer liner up a little bit and hide that in. And then you're done. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media for more programming.